Okay, well, I think it's time for a little bit more adventure mode here. I'm not going to be doing too many more of these videos. In fact, this might be the last one. I'm going to wait for Toady to pump out a few more patches for the game and for several mods that I'm following to actually be updated before I get back into Dwarf Fortress. There's plenty of people playing it right now if you're looking for your Dwarf Fortress fix. I think even Captain Duck has started up a tutorial series on the new version here, and Jeff's been doing extremely long streams, like 7 to 9 hour long streams of Dwarf Fortress on his Twitch page. So, you can go watch them if you want your Dwarf Fortress fix. This will be the last dose that I'm going to be giving you for a while. And I think... Oh, I really hope this doesn't crash. I am going to bitch for a second. Several characters have crashed, so let's see. The bottom world is not safe. I don't have any crash problems when I'm not recording. I can play for hours and have no crashes, but as soon as I start recording, bam, 10 minutes into the recording it'll crash or something like that. I've already threw away a few characters here because of crashes. I don't know which worlds we've actually explored a little bit of, but let's check out Region 4 here. I know the very bottom region is a crash world on me. It's a very interesting world, I think. Oh, and wow, this is a very evil world that I generated. There's no dwarfs left at all. There is one human town and one elf retreat. Wow. They are surrounded by an evil forest. We're going to be a human demigod, because this world is more than likely going to be very unforgiving. It's extremely unlikely that we're going to find any companions. I'm going to bump all of these up. Patience, yeah, memory, kinesthetic sense, we'll bump that up. Empathy and social awareness, I'm not going to put any points into, or musicality or spatial sense. Empathy and social awareness, I'm not going to put points into because there's no one alive to recruit, I believe. Most of the worlds that I've generated over that last more than 1,000 years, there's nobody left alive in the keeps to recruit, and I don't find anyone in the towns that are ever willing to join me. No bone workers, no fishers, no woodcutters. No one ever says, take me to adventure. They're just not interested. Let's see, 30 points left. We'll put it some into strength, some into toughness so we don't give into the pain, and the last 10 points can go into intuition. I don't know how much that'll help us, but oh well. I am going to be a swords dwarf again. We'll put that to 11. Fighting up to 9. Archer, swimming, put 1 level in those. Shield, armor, and dodging. Actually, let's take those up there. I need 1 level in reading, and the last 5 points can go to wrestling. Why not? And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the name here, because it's probably going to crash on me. Faction cats, muted strays. Will be Rogan Hoary Roasted. He comes from a long, illustrious line of hoary marmot hunters. What do we got here? Bunch of humans, threshers, farmers. We are in the Hill of Sliding, up here in the human town. They have one keep to the east here. Belt Snarl. In the Forest of Grief. Damn griefers! There's pad race to the tower, and barb fence to the tower. And what is this? There's a town all the way down there? I didn't see that town flash on the character select screen whenever I was choosing the region, so is that a human town? I don't know. There's a tomb there. I'm mostly interested in making my way to one of these 2 towers. Pad raced or barb fenced, but we have to go through some very evil terrain to get there, which means we're probably gonna die. There's even evil forests here. As you know, evil forests house the we discover a lair. I'm not gonna check it out though. Evil forests have evil rain. They have undead monsters. What the hell is this? We are surrounded by something. Dense wormy tendrils are reaching up from the ground. I've never actually seen these before. There they are though, they're moving. That's creepy. Wow. We're probably gonna die here, even with this character. There's fetid goo on the ground. What happened? A wild boar corpse stands up. So there's undead things around here too. I'm guessing... Yeah, we're gonna die. There's a whole bunch of undead around us now. Tons of them! And, well, maybe we'll be a little bit quicker than them. An undead sea, whatever that is. Oh, there's no way anything lives in here. Ah, the honey badger corpse attacks us, but we jump away. Jump down the mountain there. So, yeah, this character is gonna die quickly, dang it. A gray languar corpse. Let's see if we can maybe get some armor. The honey badger corpse becomes enraged. Okay, just look for the treasure room here. I didn't start with any good armor, did I? No, a silver longsword and an iron shield. That's pretty nice, actually. I'm covered in fetid goo. Hopefully it doesn't give me any symptoms. Okay, so what do we got laying around here? Sheep wool coat. None of it's large, which gives me hope that I can actually wear some of it. A turkey leather coat. You know what? Can I wear the coat? I think I can. And it'll have to do until I find a breastplate. If I find a breastplate. It's better to have something on than nothing. So what do we got? Bronze gauntlets. We'll take the bronze. Wear both of those. You know what? I'll even wear the quiver there. I don't care for the tunic, however. Maybe we can find a vampire living in this awful place. I'm still not sure how we're going to get out of here. With as many undead things as there were out there. And this is it already? It's highly unfortunate. I'm guessing that this keep did not survive very long through World Gen. That was a dead end. In that way, that means they didn't have a lot of time to actually amass a bunch of loot. A llama wool rope. Not useful. Pretty much just dead weight. Okay, so that's it. Nobody's here. And there are the undead waiting out here. The honey badger corpse misses us. It scratches us in the right leg, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. Well, with any luck, maybe I can keep my speed up and we can just jettison out of here. Did it start raining? Oh god, I think it did. I think I see raindrops hitting the ground. Well, the rain will probably kill us then if the monsters don't here. There they go. They're waiting for us. The wild boar sow. I'm not sure if I'll even be able to fast travel in this place. It's so evil. It's going to be an effort, you know, a mission into itself just to get far enough away from anything undead, probably. Look at this awful place. Good lord, I've never seen this in an evil area. Undead elephants are chasing me? Elephants alone are normally powerful, let alone whenever they're undead husks. Can I travel yet? Okay, we can. There's still plenty of daylight left. You know what? Let's check out this layer here, even though this is probably a bad idea. So east, northeast is to the layer. Everything in this world is a bad idea if you haven't figured it out. Seems like everything in most of these worlds that I've generated is a bad idea. They're not very friendly to adventurers at all. Where you at, layer? Is that it right now? Just gotta look for that little down arrow, or that little chunk of ground that remains hidden from view. Wait a second, I was looking at the keep, southwest. I was looking at, what was that? We charged at the hornbill corpse. Okay, so apparently there's undead birds up here too. I was looking at the wrong thing on my compass up there. I was trying to crawl my way back to the keep. Oh, there's undead elephants too. They found me again. Southeast. Some boar sows. We're no longer stunned. Okay, yeah, this character is gonna die. You know what? Let's just get out of here. There's tons of undead things around here. How are the undead breeding? I mean, can zombies breed or something? Forget it. This layer is obviously the layer to a powerful badass that I don't want to mess with. There's another bird chasing us. Just everything in the region becomes hateful. We've discovered a river. Great, let me go. Okay, we're out of there. Well, are there any houses? Yeah, there's wells and houses around here. I'm not sure how these townsfolk have survived this area. Banded together quite nicely, apparently. They don't have walls around their town, so do not travel alone. What work do you have for me? A creature of the night has our people cowering in fear. Fallen mine, the alchemical ores, is a short walk to the east. Seek this place and kill Madonna limb-hummed. Body corrupted beyond reckoning, she assumes a beastly terror. She's devoured our livestock, and only silver harms the creature. Well, I have silver. Where's the capital at? We are in Opened Button. Rodot Practice Basins, the woodcrafter, is there. What about your family? I don't have a family. They weren't even killed. They just never existed. I don't see any warriors in here. Animal trainer, woodcrafter. I'm gonna guess that all of their warriors are long since dead, and these people are just basically kept as livestock. Rhoda Dopadrulak, the lawgiver. It is good to see you. Traveling alone in the wild, you know better. You're a night creature, you've got to be. Okay, no you're not. What work do you have? Apparently none. And he has no family either. I thought that all creatures were supposed to have historical significance in this new version, but apparently not. Apparently a lot of the people have just been thrown here into the world and have no reason to exist at all. Okay. We've got half a day's worth of sun left. I think I'm just going to set off towards Barb Fenced here. This entire area is extremely evil. Oh wait, this place isn't. The only part of the world that is not completely taken over is the Hill of Domains, apparently. Well, screw it. I'm chickening out. We're not going to make it. I'm turning back. It's one thing to set off on a suicide march and where you know you're going to die if you get there or in the journey, but at the same time, it's another thing entirely if you set off with no hope of survival, only to be killed by the boogeymen, which is not what I want to happen. Who are you? A sutcherer. Well, you don't mind if I sleep on your floor, do you? If I sleep on your floor, do you? Certainly, it'd be terrible. Why don't you join me? I want somebody to join me here. Okay, and we will sleep as necessary until dawn. Taking shifts with the townsfolk to ensure that no evil undead creatures go on a rampage in the small part of town that still remains habitable here. I would like to find some recruits, some companions, so that we could name them, so I could lead some of you guys into death, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Fetid goo, no, I'm not gonna drink that. Prepared horse eye, It is surprisingly chewy. Now we should be able to make it there. Unless we get ambushed or something. Which I wouldn't be surprised if we do get ambushed. This is the Forest of Grief. It stretches for as far as the eye can see. Filled with the most awful griefers known to man. Oh man. I actually have to cross the river. Well, there it is right there, down to the southwest you can see. But I'm going to have to enter the world map here, yep. And there's going to be undead things all over the place trying to get me. There's probably going to be undead carp even, now that I think about it. We've discovered a river and an undead moose. That is absolutely terrifying. Moose are scary enough. Ah, it got me! The bull moose jumps into the water. And I'm mortally wounded and struck down. Goddamn moose. Oh, it kicks me in the head, jamming my skull through my brain. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna pause the recording here. I'm gonna generate a world that is not completely filled with evil. I'm gonna generate a world that is not impossible to explore. And before I take a break from Dwarf Fortress again for a while, we're gonna have at least one decent adventurer, I hope. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, well, got a new world generated here. It didn't take too long. I didn't spend a whole lot of time generating it. It is Car Kodor, and it is much larger than the pocket worlds that I have been generating. I wanted to generate a larger world, that way I guess the evil would have a little bit of room to play around in. It doesn't look like any of the civilizations, though, managed to spread out very far. Great. Well, we'll be a human of Thathatapatable here. I'm going to be a demigod again. As you can see, the demigods are still susceptible to getting their ass completely kicked by whatever you run across. Let's see. Kinesthetic sense, yeah. Patience, memory. I mean, all of these are important, I've been told. So we'll bump agility up, toughness up, strength up to high, and willpower up there. Let's get these skills tapped out here. I don't know how useful fighter is, but I'm going to continue to use it. Take that up to 9. 10 points left. Let's see, reading and wrestling. There we go. And we will be Trust Tales, Scrape Honey, Utter Swelters, Golden Inked. We'll be Ilan Brave Elder here. And I've got a copper longsword and a copper shield. Great. Completely worthless weapons. No doubt. Did we actually start? Ooh, cool. We started in a keep. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever started in a keep before. Llama tunic, coat, silver arrows, 25 of them. I want to pick up all of them. Might get a little use out of them. So, since we started here, does that mean that there are actually people alive? No, I don't want to pick up any of that. Dang it. I was hoping there would be a bigger stack there. So what do we got? We have a bronze helm. Yeah, I'm going to be doing inventory for a while. Let's see. We'll put the quiver on, the bronze helm on, and can drop the coat. A copper warhammer. Might be useful for trading. Ooh, what is that? A demon. Kothvir Gognav Thrimes. It's a deity, actually. He's got some very fancy gear on him. Masterful large llama wool trousers. An enormous feathered lizard twisted into humanoid form. It undulates rhythmically. Its black feathers are patchy. Beware of its noxious secretions. Well, let's talk to the lawgiver here. Behold, mortal, I am Kothvir, the impunity of cremation, and I know why you have come. What can you tell me about the surrounding area? Well, Cuddle Gazes is a short walk to the northeast. There's bug scorpions there that are so cute. Or a goblin named Bug Scorpions, whatever. He has no family because he's a god. He basically created himself. He's not a night creature. I guess that's good. Join me. Of course not. It was worth asking. What else do we got? Bronze gauntlet there. Some copper low boots. Bronze low boots. Nice. Okay, let's take that one. I might get a little bit of armor from this place. It looks like bronze low boot there. What else do I need? Do I already have... Wait a second. A bronze breastplate, a nice one. I want to check out the gauntlet. Okay, I've got a crappy gauntlet. I need a well-crafted left gauntlet is what I need. Let's put the breastplate on. Let's put the right gauntlet on. And where is that? There it is. Put the fancy left gauntlet on. Now, what am I wearing on my head? I think I picked up a bronze helmet. That's better than copper. Copper chain leggings. Let's wear those. And we pick up the book when it counts. Hey, a book. Awesome. I think this is the first book I've found while recording. I didn't even have to go on an adventure for it. The book When It Counts. Actually, I wanted to read it. How do I read? I thought it was R. The book When It Counts. A Ren leather-bound books. You have not read it. Would you like to eat or drink? Well, apparently it's not R. Let's put the book back in the container. Put it in my backpack. Actually, hang on. I gotta find out what the hotkey is to read. I thought it was Shift R, but apparently it's not. U maybe? I, O, P, Q, R, S, T, W. I'll be back. Okay, well maybe it's Shift I. Let's see. Interact with it. Where is it? Can I not actually... Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, so you have to Shift I and interact with it advancedly. So, we read the book. The written portion consists of a 118-page guide entitled The Book When It Counts, authored by Kothvir, The Impunity of Cremation. It concerns the saltpeter-bound book The Wizard's Guide to the Tuft Kingdom. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it. That's interesting, but it doesn't actually do me any good. I was hoping for a little bit of magic power from it. Kind of a small castle. I'm guessing that's what all these are. The Lawgiver, My Only Mistake. Storage in the Age of Myth. I thought these were ant hills whenever I was first out here, but apparently they're not. Let's pick that book up. Now, I don't think any of these books will give me magic powers because this guy is not a night creature. He's just a deity, and I don't think that they will write books of power. This book, His Only Mistake, though. The written portion consists of a 40-page essay entitled The Lawgiver, My Only Mistake, authored by Kothvir. It concerns the lizard brute Oz. The writing is a monument to concision. So Oz was apparently his only mistake. A Better Fortress book. How to design better fortresses. Extinction for Everyone. That sounds like a great book. It's probably true about this world too. I wonder how many people are alive in this place. Extinction for Everyone. Hey, wait, no, I did learn a power from it. Well, I don't even have to go on a great quest, apparently now, to find the books of power. It started us here. It was our destiny and fate. The game was feeling sorry for me, apparently. The written portion consists of a 76-page guide entitled Extinction for Everyone, authored by Kothvir. It concerns the secrets of life and death. The writing is quite cruel. And we've learned how to animate corpses. That's awesome. Do I have to pick these books up to read them? Let's see. Anything on the ground? Ground. No, I think I do have to pick them up. The World Without the Lawgiver. I guess he wrote this while trying to convince the people why he was needed. Let's see. The written portion consists of a 10-page essay entitled The World Without the Lawgiver, authored by Kothvir. It concerns the lizard brute Oz. I'm guessing that maybe he created Oz and they had a falling out. Perhaps. Star Sapphire, before and after. And now they're mortal enemies. Let's see. The written portion consists of an 11-page essay entitled Star Sapphire, Before and After, authored by Kothvir, of course. It concerns the Star Sapphire-bound book The Lawgiver Ever Onward. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it. I'm going to be dropping all of these books soon, except for the one that gave me the power. Tightness Warded, After the End. What's this book about? Let's see, a 30-page essay, authored by Kothvir, concerns the fortress Tightness Warded. The writing is a monument to concision, yet it has a hint of viciousness to it. So this god, apparently here, has locked himself in this fortress, taken it over, probably the only last living thing here, and he's scattered books all over the place. There's a book up here called The Castle Is My Life. They should really think about getting a library together, all these great books being rained on and worn apart. The written portion consists of a 26-page essay entitled The Castle Is My Life. It concerns the storing of It Must Have Been the Lizard Brute in Tightness Warded by the lizard brute Oz in the late summer of 288. The writing is a monument to concision. So yeah, he's had a lot of... No, I don't want to drop my kidney. He's had a lot of trouble, apparently, with this brute. The book when it counts. My only mistake. I'm going to keep Extinction for Everyone, because that book is awesome. All those other ones can leave. Can be dropped. Also, let's put my boots on. Rope reed fiber. Where's my boots at? My shoes. I've got black bear leather shoes. Okay. Remove that one. Remove that one. And there we go. Let's drop both of those too. So yeah, I was really hoping that we could find, you know, some recruits alive here. But this may be another world where there's just nobody left alive. The people have been replaced by books, it looks like. The Tufted Kingdom, common practice. Tapered suicide. What secrets can we learn from this book? It's a written portion consisting of a 145-page autobiography entitled Tapered Suicide, authored by Kothvir. It concerns the lizard brute Oz. Yeah, he does not like the lizard brute Oz at all. It kind of, you know, it makes me really want to locate this Oz. Acquired power, animate corpse. Yeah, you use your powers by pressing X. I guess we'll check up here. I'm going to be leaving this place soon, though. Give me the Traveler. Give me civilization. This guy's had a lot of requests, a lot of time to sit in his tower here and think about what he wanted to write. We got, start your day with Oz. Were they possibly friends at one point? The written portion consists of a 28-page essay entitled Start Your Day with Oz, authored by Kothvir. It concerns the lizard brute Oz. The writing is a monument to concision. The Human in the Time of My Ancestors. 2 books here, Musings on Oblivion and The Human, Common Practice. Interesting. However, I think I'm done looking through the books here. I'm going to go ahead and start exploring this world and see how quick we can die. I'm guessing, based on all this sludge out here, all of this goo, we must be in an evil place. Let's see, we are in Titanus, warded the fortress, of course. The town of Cuddlegazes is to the northeast. There is a wizard, or a vampire's tower nearby. I think it's Vampire's Tower. It's an evil tower, regardless. It's the Tower of Depth Stood. And I want to see if we can possibly do a few quests for the villagers or whatever in that town. Maybe see if I can work up enough trust to get some missions from Kothvir there. Because I'd like to see if we can actually hunt down Oz. We could find that lizard brute and crush him. Oh, that is a massive river. Thankfully, was that another keep down there? I think it was. Abandoned shops. The Cathedral of Stars. Let's check the cathedral out real quick. It's possible that there's no one left alive in this town, too. Oh boy, is this... Yeah, an abandoned warehouse. What do we got here? A pine bin. It's empty. All these bins are probably empty. Chestnut barrel. No food. No telling when the last time a merchant kept wares in this place. So where's this temple at? That's what I want to know. Maybe it's the lizard brute that's been doing all this rampaging and destroying this town. I might actually look this up in Legends as soon as we die. I'm curious. All of these houses are ruined. More warehouse stockpiles. I'd love to find a place filled with weapons and armor, but I don't think that's going to happen. Even up here, everything has been picked clean. Is anybody left alive in this town? I don't have a tracking ability, which is highly unfortunate. Ruins as far as the eye can see. Not even any stockpiles of food laying around. Look at this labyrinth mess right here. Surely this... No, that doesn't look anything like a temple. Even ruined temples are quite distinct. If it crashes on me, this is it. I'll say, oh well. So I don't normally have crashes until I start recording, it seems like. And then all the bad luck just piles up at once. Come on. Come on out and show yourself, you temple. Well, this place is lovely over here. Nice green grass. Was that something moving down there? No, just a bush. For a second I thought there was a monster or perhaps another demon over the edge there. And that is the massive river down to the south there. Wow. You'd have to be one hell of a swimmer to swim all the way across that. I don't think that they actually have a temple in this area. If they do, it must be quite small. Extremely difficult to locate. Of course, amid all these ruins, I guess it could be scattered somewhere. But we're not going to find it. What I would like to find is the house. Or some houses. A bunch of abandoned shops there. Well, there's another keep. Wait a second, is that a keep down there? I'm not sure if that's a keep or if that's part of the town. It's been ripped off and overgrown. All these houses are abandoned. I've only got half a day of sunlight left. There's probably nobody that lives in the town of Cuddlegazes here. We're just going to crawl into a house, call it a night, and we'll set off in the morning. Well, I might die anyways, actually. If I can't find a house that is... Well, there's a well. Let's take a drink. Might as well. I'm covered in putrid slush. Yeah, let's drink the water. Refreshing. Are there any houses here that aren't completely ruined? It certainly started us in an inhospitable place of the world. I just know that wherever I sleep, the boogeymen are gonna get me. I don't have a choice, though. I know for a fact that if I go out into the wilderness, I'm gonna die. Well, folks, cross your fingers and hope that I live here. Because if I die, I'm probably just gonna call it quits for a while. We'll sleep until dawn. No, we want to sleep. Make sure I set it to sleep, actually. Apparently in a couple videos I had chose to actually just wait through the night. And the boogeymen don't dare to come into a residential area, apparently. Even if it is completely abandoned. Ah, fuck, I spoke too soon. We're surrounded by incessant cackling. Well, this is it. Gonna be killed by boogeymen. Dawn is breaking. Or not, maybe. It bashes me in the head, but the attack is deflected. Kicks me. Deflected. Okay, all I have to do is run. The sun is rising in the east. All I have to do is run until the sun comes up. And then we'll... Oh, it latches on. We break its grip. That's what the wrestling is for. Just gonna continue to run out into the wilderness here. Catch me if you can, boogeyman. Actually, please don't. Maybe the sun rays will just be slowing them down or something. Go away. Oh... It's getting a little bit brighter, thankfully. I think actually the boogeyman has vanished. Oh, thank goodness. There's still just a few stragglers hanging on, and a couple more popping out of nowhere. Go away! I'm not the meat you're looking for, I promise. You're looking for elf meat. Humans are just... they taste disgusting. Oh, come on. It's daytime now. I can see the green grass. It's no longer blue. What do these boogeymen even look like? A small eyeless humanoid has a pair of branching antennae and it hurls vicious insults. Its charcoal skin is rough and cracked. Yes, they are why I fear the night. I'm not scared of vampires. I'm not scared of werewolves. I'm not scared of demons. I'm just scared of boogeymen kicking my head in repeatedly. Okay. So, we survived, thankfully. Probably not gonna get that chance again. So, there are no towns anywhere around us. There's nobody to recruit. I'd have to go all the way over here to Whipped Carries and Claude Syrups the Fortress. I couldn't make that journey in one day. There's no way. Even if I set off right now, I don't think I could make it. I would like to get down there to that little fortress, but it is... this river is just so large. Here, let's see. I'm gonna zoom down here. See how wide this river is here. Oh, yeah. Even on the smallest part on the map, it is still just way too large for me to swim across it. And there's no bridges that reach to the other side, obviously. I could, no. This is just a major river all the way. I'm trapped here, actually. It's raining, too. And it washes all that goop off of me. Thankfully, it's not an evil rain. Can I even see the other side of the river? No, I can't. Well, damn it. What to do now? I feel like I'm going to be wasting a large chunk of the day. The river just curls all the way around there. Is there a break in it anywhere? Maybe if I go further down south this way. I could try to sleep in the keep, maybe. With Kothvir, if he would have us. Well, it's raining in an evil place. Let's see. Pool of putrid slush. A human swordsman necromancer. You know what? I want to see something. Animate. Can I animate myself? Can I? No, apparently I can't. Dang it. I was going to say, I'm probably going to die here. Because it's raining putrid slush on me, which I have no idea what type of effects it's going to have. But it's most likely not going to be fun. It's just rolling off my body right now. So where are all these undead things that are going to come kick my ass too? There's a trail of something. What is that? An alligator snapping turtle. Okay, thankfully it doesn't want anything to do with me. And I don't think this rain is deadly awesome enough. Okay, let's see. There's nowhere to go. I'm trapped in here. I can continue to go south this way. But I mean, the day is almost done with, I believe. And I still haven't found a way around these large rivers. Well, the day is halfway through. These major rivers are just blocking every little step of progress that I'm trying to make. And I've got a lot of rivers to cross here. I'm being chased by a badger. I could easily strike that badger down. In fact, maybe I should. Just for the food. But probably not going to live through this day anyways. Another failed adventurer. Yep, the sun is just getting ready to set. Not even close to the town over there to the east. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to try to swim across this river here. This large river. We're just going to try it. I've got to see if I can get to that keep on the other side. Well, this is how we die. We're swimming. Actually, maybe I could have made this the entire time. I probably just killed this character because I was being too cautious. I tend to do things like that, I think. Where you at, Keep? The sun is setting. Oh, fuck. Now I'm not going to be able to see anything. Damn it. I think it was over this way. Well, well, well. We're getting close to the town. No significant structures here. There it is, right there. So this is still part of the town, apparently. It says no significant structures around. It's just been completely overgrown. I think I need to go east here. Yeah, there we go. What is that? Many rats have been disturbed. So there's a bunch of rats running around now. And this is the castle. What is that? A floor hatch that probably leads down into some really horrible sewer system that I'm probably going to go die in soon. A wool bag and a cedar chest. Let's see, is there anything in it? Bronze high boots, bronze gauntlets, bronze cap. I don't know what gear I need at this point. Besides a bed and a comfortable place to, a comfortable place to sleep, basically. A skirt, pine chest, eagle leather bag. Let's drop the training spear because I don't need it. Actually, if there are tombs down there, I could go down there and raise a bunch of undead to protect me. Just thought about that. And there's nobody here. I've got this place completely to myself. The inhabitants have long since been chased away. Whoever built it. And it does lead down into some sewers. Great. Yep, here's a whole bunch of bodies. Peasant skeleton, Othir skeleton, brass statue, graphite statue of were lizards. This is just creepy. An abandoned labyrinth system and an overgrown keep in a part of town that was long since forgotten. Let's go ahead and raise Sass here. Yes. We gesture with our hands and cast a spell, and the skeleton shudders and begins to move, and it is now our plaything. Okay, we're going to animate Othir here too. And Othir stands up. Awesome. So now we have two little zombies following us around. But that doesn't make us very safe. In fact, let's raise another one. And I want to know if I can rename these things. Peasant skeleton. I only want ones that have names here. Tunum Ebikixkis. Let's raise him. Or her. I guess Tunum could be a girl's name. So, let's see. The skeleton, it's pale. Medium-sized creature. You are going to be, let's see. You're going to be Kelsey Juicebox. The skeleton. Zombie thing. You will feast and drink on blood. Unfortunately, it does not actually change your name there, but that's who you are. Althir, you're going to be Chili Noodle. I don't think it's going to help me as much as I hoped it would. And you're going to be Bobo. There you go. They're crawling around on the ground right now. I'm just going to crash right here and try to sleep. Try to sleep until dawn. We've got this whole keep to ourselves. And I'm kind of tempted to explore it, but at the same time, are you guys going to be able to follow me? Where did they go? I think, okay. Northeast. Okay, my skeleton followers are apparently gone. They decided to just lumber off and go do their own thing. I'm not going to explore this entire place. In fact, I'm not going to explore most of it. Ooh, a silver mace. In fact, I'm probably not even going to go down any stairwell. What do we got here? Silver Mall. Lots of nice items around here. I'd like to find some silver armor. Might be asking for a bit much, though. A copper whip. If I was a lasher, that would be nice. Actually, probably not. Copper sucks. Soft and worthless. There's no electronics in this universe. Well, I was really hoping that by running around like this, I would find my zombie friends here. But that's not gonna happen, is it? You guys still around here, peasant? Bigoo? Maybe they fell back down whenever I slept. Maybe the power doesn't last that long whenever you use it on them. East, northeast. East, northeast, east. Do they go down the stairs here? This goes up. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get out of here. Maybe whenever I fast travel, perhaps they'll come back to me. And there's nobody alive up there, of course. It would have been nice to see some soldiers up here. But I don't think that's going to happen, is it? In fact, hang on. Let me wait. Just for 1 hour here. On the surface. Okay, and it did bring them back. We have O-Tier and Tunum with me. And we're going to... Well... I actually just thought of something. I was going to try to head to the town to the east over there just to see if it's still alive. See if I could accept any quests from it. But I don't think the townspeople are going to be that pleased to have a necromancer barge into the city with, you know, zombies in tow. Oh well, let's go for it. Anyways. Across this river, there's a tomb there. I'm not real interested in exploring. For obvious reasons, I don't really feel like dying just yet. I want to get some human companions. And I'll probably use the same names on the human companions as I did on these zombies here. Simply because it didn't actually change their names. Yay, a river! Let us find out if the undead can swim. He flounders in the water. If you die again, I guess I could try to raise you. There goes one of them made it. Tunum made it. Who is Tunum? Tunum is Bobo. Well, maybe everybody else will make it just fine. I think I left one of the skeletons behind whenever I set out anyways. I'm not even going the right direction. Holy shit. I need to go a lot further southeast here. Oh boy, this is awful. So many large major rivers. Guess we'll have to try to swim across here too. I still have Sass and Tunum with me, even though one of them is running away right now. I just need them to stay close long enough so that the boogeymen can't eat me at night, dang it. Yeah, I can swim rather nicely actually. I'm highly surprised. We'll see if they stay with me though whenever I travel here. It's almost nighttime. I'm not even halfway. I need another day to get there. And this time I don't have a castle or a keep to hide in. I guess I'm just going to travel and hope that my companions are still with me and will scare the boogeymen off. Just keep going. Just keep going to the east here. I guess I have to zoom into the map now, don't I? I have Sass and Tunum still with me, great. Come on, stay close. We'll scare the boogeymen away together, you undead brainless fucks. And if they show up, you can chase them away for me. Yeah, there's the river. Thankfully, it's not that large. It would be more scary to swim across it at night if I couldn't see the shore on the other side. But we managed. And I think that the boogeymen are actually staying away. Awesome. I didn't think that would work, but apparently zombies do work. Oh fuck, I'm alone now. Quick, I need to kill something. And then raise it up. What time is it? There's a cool breeze blowing from the west. The grasshopper man misses me. We collide, he's knocked over. I need you to be a companion for me. So, we slice his arm and it flies off in an arc. Let's quickly animate that. Yes, we animate his arm. It shudders and begins to move. We hack off his wing. Let me animate that too. Oh, I must wait a little bit to use it. Dang it. Okay. Wait, where are you going, leg? Come back here. I'm not done with you. The grasshopper, his arm is running away, apparently. It's got better things to do. Okay, let's raise his corpse here. It shudders and begins to move and then runs off somewhere. Don't leave me for the boogeymen, please. We've come too far to be killed by the boogeymen. Okay, the upper arm begins to move there. And discovered multiple rivers. So, just keep moving here. I don't know where my other companion parts went. I'm just going to pass a few turns here, actually. And hope that they come back and quit doing whatever the hell they're doing. I'm guessing they went to go kill other grasshopper men that are around. That they remembered, even in death. Well, apparently it's just going to be the first left upper arm that follows me. I'm not going to go bother to chase the other pieces. The upper arm's not the quickest thing in the world. But it'll do. It'll have to do. We can't slow down now. The town is fairly close. Extremely close. And our luck holds out until daytime. Awesome. Wow. We got extremely lucky there. Now, to get lucky and not be killed by the townsfolk for being an evil necromancer. Houses, houses. There are houses everywhere here, and we joyfully strut into town. Grasshopper man falls over, yes. Are you guys friendly? Ah, hello, I am Daipug Walked. I don't need to stay here. Actually, no, I don't need sleep, I don't think. What work do you have for me? A creature of the night has our people cowering in fear. The speckled gutters is nearly a day's travel to the southeast. Seek this place and kill Besmar weak pillars. Body corrupted, he assumes a terrorizing form. He devoured our livestock. Only silver harms the creature. What about your family? No family. Why don't you join me? You wouldn't? Well, fine. I don't care about you. Okay, so I guess the townsfolk don't care that I'm a necromancer. I was worried that I would be evil. Would be considered an evil entity in their eyes. But they don't really care. Where are we heading? Oh, all the way down there? First up, though, we're going to the keep to the north here. Maybe this part of the world, maybe this region has had a bit more luck. And their keep might have some people in it. I've still got the leg following me. It's a shame that the rest... Ah, God, no! I'm drowning! No! I don't want to die like this. Not like this! Not to alligators. They're holding me under the water. Bites my hand. It latches on firmly. Well, this is adventure mode for you. I chose a shitty part of the river to jump into, and, I'm paying the price for it. I've dropped my shield, my gauntlet, my front teeth have been ripped out. Can't stand up, I'm drowning, unable to break its grip. It clamps onto... No, it ripped my ear off. I'm in pain, let's see. What can I animate here? Is there anything? There's my upper arm. We animate it, it begins to move. I climb up on land. Ah, fuck. I tried to stand up and and fell over. I gave into the pain. the alligator, blah blah blah, my arm collapses, and I think I finally just bled to death. It tore my head off. Oh, can I use my powers, even in death, and revive myself? No? Well, bollocks. Well, that's adventure mode for me in a nutshell. That's about the amount of luck that I have had in every adventure that I have partaken in. And hey, that's, I guess, how it should be. I'm going to continue, though, to tweak the worlds, because I want the worlds to be harsh and evil whenever I really get into it, but I don't want them to be impossible. I'm not very happy with the fact that all of the keeps I visit are just depleted of life, that there's no soldiers in there. It was neat actually starting out in that keep this time, filled with books and a deity. I guess he took us under his wing and raised us to be a necromancer, and then sent us out on our own journey, and I ended up failing him. Bled out to death on the banks of some unknown, god-forsaken river. Oh well. Maybe next time we'll have a little bit more luck. Maybe. But I wouldn't count on it.